I stumbled into a subject shortly after I became an owner operator. I've been in business, other businesses for 30 years. And I became a truck owner as an owner operator, lease operator. And I stumbled into something called behavioral economic psychology. I was just goofing around on the internet, and I tripped in and I found this professor, Dan Ariely, and I started reading his work, listening to his short broadcasts and so on. I began to realize how much our brain plays tricks on us. And I want to go back to when I bought my truck. It was a white Freightliner Century. And all my friends just gave me the worst of times and said, this is like, a throwaway truck. This is an old Swift. It wasn't a Swift truck. Why are you buying this? You're an owner operator, And I said, I'm buying this truck because I want to make money. Like Kevin said, I want to be profitable.
Right.
When I got done signing the paperwork, the salesman said, if this truck was purple, I could have got $1,000 more. And I would have sold it a month ago. And I didn't understand it at the time. But when I started reading and listening about behavioral psychology, I began to learn so much, and it changed. I became less irrational. It talks a lot about irrationality. There's one group of people I've been around. Truck drivers can be very irrational. We let our emotions, we let them get in the way of making a sound decision, whether it's business, safety. We want a good example that I use with the people I coach is, why do you focus on gross income so much? Gross income doesn't mean anything generally. It's the net income, it's your profit. How many businesses do you see gross hundreds of millions of dollars and lose money? What good is that? Owner operators. Oh, I did $40,000. Now that young man, or whatever age he was, I did really good with that truck, Kevin. I'm proud of it. Yeah. When I hear people say, I did $200,000, I'm like, yeah, but what was the profit? Oh, well, I didn't want to pay income tax. And that's why I don't want to make a profit. When I got ready to buy the truck, my accountant, I asked him, I said, one, how much should I prepare to pay? That told me first year, $1,000 a month. I go, really? He goes, yeah, you're going to pay $12,000 in taxes your first year. 17 years as an owner operator, I paid taxes every year. Okay. And a lot of my friends, a lot of others in this business said, man, you're crazy. You need a new accountant. I go, I'm looking at my balance sheet. I'm growing every year. Right. Why could I retire at 65? Because I I paid taxes, saved the difference, didn't end up with a big truck to dispose of, a big truck payment that was hanging over my head. That was a huge factor.
Yeah. Talk about irrational. When I hear that statement, you need a new accountant. I've never paid taxes as an owner operator. My answer is there's only two ways not to pay taxes. One, have no profit, and two, cheat. I don't want to do either one. I want to be the guy in the room that paid the most tax. That's my goal. I always want to be the guy in the room who paid the most tax. But I ask people when they talk about, well, my accountant says I need to buy this for depreciation. And I say, wait a minute, stop. Forget taxes for a second. Let's just talk about business. Tell me the number one reason you got in business. It's usually money. I want to make more money. Then it's freedom. Then they'll go down the list and I'll keep asking them to give me reasons. And at a certain point, they just run out of reasons. And I'll say, you never once said that you got into business to pay less tax. So why do you keep focusing on just paying less tax? The idea is you want to make more money, more profit. When you make more profit, you're going to pay more tax.